Welcome back, friends. So I know yesterday we talked about starting our series on the Boxer Rebellion and the 55 days at Peking. But I'm a little under the weather still. I know I look like I'm wearing the same shirt. Trust me, my closet looks like Mickey Mouse. I have 10,000 navy blue shirts. So that's just the first thing. Next thing, I decided today we're gonna do something different. I haven't done a video game in a while, so we're gonna be playing Empire Total War. Um, I'm not going to play a mod version yet. I will in the future. I personally love the Great War mod. Not a lot of people do, but I do love it. And also, there's a new World War One video game coming out very soon. I believe it's called Western Front. Looks amazing. It's like a mix of Civilization and Total War. So once that comes out, we are 100% going to play it. But I'm going to be playing today as the Kingdom of Prussia. Now, a lot of people know the Kingdom of Prussia today more specifically as Germany. Heck, one of our banners is Otto von Bismarck, the man who was the minister president of Prussia and became the first chancellor of Germany. So, I actually did Ancestry, and I plan to do that as a video as well. We'll go over my ancestry, just because it's so fascinating. But Otto von Bismarck and Prussia often, because of the First and Second World War, we have kind of whitewashed away the influence that the Prussian state has had on history. Now, I'm not going to sit here and simp specifically for Prussia, but, even people like Bernard Montgomery had mentioned how, and Churchill, how thanks to World War One, the greatness of people like Gerhard von Blücher or Frederick the Great have been lost because of the actions of the German Empire and then later on the Third Reich. So today we're going to be doing the Prussian campaign. I myself am a little German, which I'm not actually German. My family comes from Bavaria. So, a fun fact, a lot of things we view as, in quote, German are actually Bavarian. So pretzels, lederhosen, those little Alpine hats, the Alps themselves, those are very Bavarian. The state of Prussia, I believe it was Voltaire said, for most states, they have an army. For the Prussian army, they have a state. Prussia was a very military-oriented country. This was due to the fact that they are descended from the Teutonic Order, which, as the game goes on, you know me, when I'm playing the games, I like to mention little fun facts and things like that. So, you're going to see, Prussia starts as a very small state. Very small. So, we're going to go in. I believe you start as Frederick the First. And then we're going to go from there. So, here we go, folks. First time video game in a while, playing as the Kingdom of Prussia. So, here we are with our Prussian campaign. So, as you see, as I said before, Prussia is very small. They were founded from the Teutonic Order of Knights. So that was a Crusade order that paid homage to the Catholic Church. But then, when the Protestant Reformation occurred, many groups, including the Lord Marshal at the time, a man named Hohenzollern, said he no longer wanted to be part of the church, and he created he chose Lutheranism as the new state religion of his church, and he founded the kingdom, what was originally the Duchy of Prussia, but then it became the Kingdom of Prussia. So it is in pieces. You have here the state of Brandenburg, and then you have over here the state of East Prussia. Now we have right here West Prussia. That actually belongs to Poland, Lithuania. But we're going to start off simply by trying to make ourselves an economy as well as a military. Because in order for us to expand, we need to have more soldiers and such. So I will warn you, you're probably going to see me on my phone a lot. I have some situations going on, making sure I'm staying in the loop with family and my girlfriend. So let's get started. So what we're going to start with first is we're going to build a little opera house. Start researching plug ring bayonets. I want to get down to socket bayonets because then my guys can fight and shoot. We're going to make here. We're going to make some roads. Hut or two. There we go. And I'm going to put him with him. I hate pikemen. That's one thing you gotta learn real quick about me is I despise the use of pikemen. So here we go. So my biggest geopolitical enemy, probably, to be perfectly honest, is not Poland-Lithuania. It's probably going to be the Austrian Empire. Now, the Austrian Empire controls the biggest swath of Central Europe. So my tactic right now is I want to seize all the northern European Germanic states, because then that gives me control of the Baltic. That's going to require me taking West Prussia, which I'm actually going to use our little friend here to help me do. Let's see where we are financially. Okay, not terrible. He needs to be a little quicker, though. Let's move into Saxony, infiltrate. Saxony is going to be... Saxony's going to be a hard one, because if we go over here... Saxony is a protectorate of Poland-Lithuania. So if I attack them, I'm actually going to probably need to go to war with Poland. But let me also get some trade going, just so we can make sure we keep a good economy booming here. Get the Ottomans involved. Get Saxony involved. Now, what my main objective is going to be... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Boy, did I screw that one up. My main objective is kind of just, for the next few turns, not to go to war with anyone. Because I need to build up my forces. Again, this is the Austro-Hungary Empire. They are this, like, golden color. This is all the land they control. Poland, Lithuania, like, it looks big, but to be perfectly honest, they're kind of weak. But, like, I am right here and here. I'm actually separated. So, my main objective, honestly, is to try to take West Prussia back. So, let's keep moving. Should have made friends with the Martha Confederacy. So the Martha Confederacy is India. I should have probably tried to make a trade agreement with them, but at the same time, they are huge at this time, but they also do collapse very quickly to the Ottomans, the British, and the Dutch. Okay, let's see what Karl Moore has going on. See, nope. Yeah, no, I should have done that earlier. But as you see, our victory objective is to take 40 regions and hold Brandenburg. That's our capital region. Our prestige is pretty, honestly, not that bad compared to other countries. Like, this is France. England, I have a bigger military than them. Sweden, Spain, Austria. I think we're actually tied. Yeah, they have 17. I have 16. Sweden is currently the military superpower, but that also makes sense. You know, I believe Charles the 11th, better known as Carolus Rox, is in command of Sweden at this point, so they're going to be bigger. Ottomans, Poland, yeah, Poland's substantially smaller than mine. So I'm going to slowly start building a military up, just a little. You don't want to disturb the balance of power too much, just because then it's like, oh, what's he doing? So, say I make, like, thousands of soldiers, and then I start amassing them on borders. That's going to prompt, if anyone, Austria to be like, what are you doing? Because, again, Austria is the one that's trying to keep control in the region. I am a threat to their control. 13 colonies. All right. All right, so we got ring bayonets. All right, so I have a gentleman. So when you get gentlemen, you want to use them as much as possible, just because they help the development of things so much quicker. Okay, Königsberg. So, good. Again, I'm not trying to attack anyone. I am currently just trying to build up enough of an army that I can... If I can't annex, I can at least attack Warsaw and send like a little force over to seize West Prussia. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to take Warsaw. But it's just a question of the style and how I do it. I also will have to contend with the Russians when I do that. So, you know, fingers crossed with that one. Oh, nope, I don't want that one. Conservatory. So, again, a reason I usually people ask me this all the time, like, why don't you ever use, like, infantry, like, fortresses? I personally just don't like to use them just because I think they're a waste. That's just me. I much rather just move, and I'm very much more, I like to be on the offense than defense, which might be my issue. My biggest thing right now is I want to make sure I am, like, the superpower of the Germanic states. We can talk about invading other territories, you know, maybe I'll set up in India, but I also need to knock out the United Province, which I might negotiate for Ceylon. Let me do that now, because that might piss off some foreign nations. Say 7,000. Did I get it? Oh, no. Okay. Whatever. I didn't even want it. But, yeah, so, again, a lot of this is just going to be me hitting end turn until, like, my finances are enough that I don't really have a problem. You know, I researched enough things that I can build, like, a better army. Because that's the thing. A lot of these countries don't have the research I have. So, we're pretty much just waiting that out. I'll take a few territories and then we'll end the stream for today. Just because I don't want to spend like 5.5 hours on YouTube with this. And I know you guys probably have better things to do. But let's see what we got happening. There we go. Carl Moore. Okay, 1125. Honestly, my big goal is to hopefully be at the gates of Amsterdam before we're done playing today, just because I want to make sure I have that access to the Atlantic.
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like bringing them in, but I might just do 2 more cavalry. Just it's a good idea just in case you need them, especially when you have like units that the Polish do have very good units, so that's the big concern at the moment. The other thing is I need to be able to pay off a lot of these countries when I go to war with Poland. How many more turns? 2 more, okay. So after 2 more turns, we're going to actually probably invade. So yeah, it's probably going very quickly, a lot quicker than we were thinking it was going to go, but I want to be able to get my artillery. Once I get this artillery made, I can seize West Prussia. Just make sure Saxony is still only allies. Okay, good. Am I their only trade partner? That's kind of sad. Especially considering I'm about to invade them. Oh my god, I hate that they do this. They always do this and then they never actually attack me. And I told you, as soon as I started moving soldiers, that's when they were gonna start being like, okay, this guy's getting a little big for his britches. So let's try to make sure I am able to fight this. I should have enough trade, I think. Yeah, they see it coming too. Scheiße. Trying to not curse, because I know people young could be watching this. So I'll curse in a foreign language. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see if Poland will actually give me West Prussia. Okay, so that's it now. So we're going to negotiate a peace. I would have pushed more, but I really would rather have Vienna not against me when this war breaks out. Okay, so after this turn, I should have my artillery ready to be built at least. I don't know what the heck was just happening with the English. Oh, the Russians are pushing the Swedes back, though, it looks like. It's pretty impressive. Who is this texting me? Hopefully good news. Doesn't have anything to do with me. I hold the account for a lot of my family's like apps and things, so a lot of the times I'll get the messages if my brothers or something are trying to log into something. Alright. Nice little armies now. That's actually like a super army.
Malord!
Let's do one more, then two of these bad boys.
Weiter!
This is what happens too, is like you lose track of time because you're just building.
Bereit und in Erwartung von Befehlen.
And again, I don't really like building, I guess so to speak, forts, just because I think they're useless. I would rather be maneuverable than have to fight in the open field. Hanover. Hanover has a whole history. If you watch from our series on England, it actually explains Hanover pretty well. Everything going on over there. Because that's actually... Hanover used to be part of England. Alrighty. I think overall we're ready to ready for some invasions.
Sir!
You know what? Let me just do this, just for good measure. Now, I'm not a big fan of cavalry. Me and my brother are actually my second eldest brother. We played this a lot when we were kids. Not a big fan of cavalry, but I'm a big fan of using cavalry. Oh yeah, I need to attack these places like now.
Ihr ergebenster Diener. Auf den Krieg vorbereiten!
Perfect.
Bereit machen für die Schlacht! Bataillone bereit!
I'm a big fan of using them as like probes, kind of, you know, strike and then move out. I don't like using them as just like, you know, little assault squads.
Truppen auf die Schlacht vorbereiten!
Like, I don't like using primarily cavalry to fight. I like to use them as like hit and runs, slow down the enemy's momentum, things like that.
Beginnt mit der Belagerung! Schlachtlinie
There we go.
bilden!
Now, most importantly, I need to make sure Russia doesn't stay in war with me. I am definitely not in a position that I can fight the Russians. And yes, I may have just bankrupted myself, but there is a reason behind why I did that, because it is far more important that I do not go to war with these countries than it is that military access, trade agreements. That's fine. They're a Protestant country, right? Nope. Oops. It's far more important to me that I don't go to war with these countries, just because I can't risk it. So Courland, I can deal with it. Like, it's a few turns, whatever. But the other, like Russia, it's too big. I can't sustain that war. Yeah, so they're probably going to have a few rebellions against me, but that's fine. Oh, you know what else I realized I didn't do? Did not raise the taxes. Yeah, that'll help me out a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to replenish that army. I could care less about what they have to say. Let me go into negotiations with Courland again. Peace treaty. Trade agreement. I will give you all $12. Wow, these guys are ballsy. I must admit, like, sorry, but like, honestly, like, screw you. Also, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let me downsize the army. If I downsize the army, that'll at least give me the shot to, like, I'm not completely downsizing it. I'm just getting rid of units. Send them back to Berlin. Oh, yeah, that did a lot. Good. There you go. There we go. My girlfriend's gonna be done with work soon. Boy, did I screw the pooch today. See, usually what I would do, honestly, is in this scenario, I would actually try my best to, like, take the money off of them. But considering I don't have enough, like, finances, I'm going to my next best thing, and that's just, I'm gonna have to tax them, even though I'm not really in a good place militarily. But I'm going to do my best to rebuild these armies. Like, this army, I always do this if I'm playing any faction. This will always be my, in quote, like, army of the interior. Like, this is the army that's not gonna get moved. That I need, like, especially right now. Oh my gosh, how do they have everything? I'll just make peace with them just because, you know, I do trade with the Ottomans. Alright, I'm going to exempt them now, just because I'm clearly going to need more of these guys here, then. Let's try one more time. I I gotta say, it's kind of honestly impressive that they don't want the peace, just because, like, you know, like, I'll let them come at me, just because it's a little better for me tactically right now. This honestly might be for the best, because then I could just attack Courland. But at the same time, it just sucks because, like, I didn't want to have to attack Courland. Wilhelm, I have a prince. We're gonna do this just because I'd rather money than military dictatorship. It's very unfortunate about the college in Krakow, though.
Ein Ort des Lernens und der Kultur.
Now I really don't have to send soldiers. Agents, infrastructure. Okay. Perfect.
Stärke und Ehre.
Now I just need the other army to attack me. It's very weird that they send these like little armies out to attack me. Let's fix that. That's fixed. See, this is the issue with them attacking these places, is they are such financial, like, bank houses that I really can't risk it. But at the same time, I need it.
Mach sie nieder! Hurra! Hurra! Linke Seite, Marsch!
How unfortunate. Ooh, something smells bad. Is this the army I just wrecked? Well, I guess they just didn't have enough getting messed up, huh?
Bereit für die Schlacht! Vorwärts! Marsch! Vorwärts! Vorwärts!
Wismar. I'm gonna do that just because I need more money. Usually I would do, what's it called? Usually I would do, like a nice house or something like those, stables, you know, because they become gardens and stuff, but because I am very much in the position that I need to keep, finance and military going, I'm not going to. I just need to be able to move soldiers at this point. And I am going to go after them. So they really screwed up. Because I was very happy to let bygones be by. Wait, did Russia declare war on me now? Oh, I was not paying attention. Oh no, it's Poland for energies. Oh my god. I was just like, what? I could put up with a lot, but I can't. I can't keep taking on the Polish. Alright, so, also, did I make this road yet? Let's get that road going. So after this, I'm going to move into Courland, take them out. And honestly, at that point, I'm going to control the entire northern coast.
Wir sind mächtig und unbesiegt. Sir, eure Befehle? Männer, vorwärts!
And the reason I don't go after the rebels is just because it's easier to wait them out sometimes, sadly. And that's what I am doing, because I don't want to have to waste the resources to have to go attack them. Okay. I like good fear. I just gotta make sure my guys get there before winter hits. Oh, here it comes. That's all their soldiers, so they can deal with that. Let's check on everything else. Everything's going pretty well as of now. Did I ever upgrade them? Okay, they were already upgraded. Army must march on its stomach, right? The other kind of good reason to take this already is because then I could just come down from the south, north, and knock the rest of them out. Like, I could possibly push all the way towards Ukraine if I really want to. Except that would be very hard, so maybe just these guys. Maybe I won't be too pushy. Send reinforcements up. Join us all.
Siedlung wird belagert. Wird fortgesetzt. Danke, Tapferkeit sind unbesiegbar. Linke Seite
Oh, wait, what? I thought my kid's name was Wilhelm. It's weird. I'm gonna take them out. They've had a very good little bit of not having to pay for anything. Let me send across a little army just to take.
Das können wir nicht, Sir. Bataillone sind in der Falle.
And hopefully that gives a message to the Swedes. Please don't start a war with me. I'm so tired of fighting. Why does everyone want East Prussia? It's not even like, there's nothing there. I don't get that. Whatever. So I think after this turn we're going to stop for today. This has gone pretty long so far. I think, oh yeah, I think I've been playing for an hour. Yeah, let's see. All right. I'll take the Russians into my bosom, as you will. Just worried. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to pause it here today, folks. We made a huge dent into the European game. We took Saxony, we took West Prussia, Poland, Courland, Estonia, Livonia. Actually, how ambitious do I want to get today? Yeah, no, that's not happening today. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I think we're gonna stop here for today. Alright, friends, thanks so much for joining me today on our little Prussian campaign. It was a lot of fun. I hope I could keep a little more on track with this one than I did with our Napoleon and Fire and Maneuver campaigns, but we're getting there. Thank you again for joining us. If you enjoyed the stream, please like, share, and comment. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I like to do different things. If you go over to our page, I have videos, tier makers, reviewing songs, things like that. So yeah, just please definitely give me a nice little subscribe with that red button. And we'll be back tomorrow. All right, friends. Have a great day. Bye.